Francisco Lindor continues with us here. Let's hope we don't have like a 4-pitch inning so we can hear from one of our favorite players in baseball. Frankie, you wore the Coming to America jacket. Your owner said, where do you get it? Have you been able to connect with Steve Cohen to get him one of those jackets?
We're working on it.
You're working on it.
I'm sure we can. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure we can afford one. So.
One or two.
One day he showed up here and they asked me. They asked me about it. Like, oh, you want to wear this? I'm like, oh yeah, let's go, let's wear it. So it was just a fun thing to do on picture day.
It was
a
fun.
little
It was
different
great.
from what I normally do on picture day.
Francisco, we know you love pizza. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
We know you love pizza, Francisco. What's New York pizza like for you?
Man, New York pizza is amazing. Every time I go to New York, so there's two places. Every time I go to the cities, I have nothing but pizza. It's New York and Chicago. Those two places, I always have pizza. So I'm looking forward to being in New York to eat pizza, but I'm a little scared because it might turn into just eating pizza 3-4 times a week, and I have a little bit more time now than when I'm only there for 6 days. Hey, I mean, I guess my family views are good. They just, as long as I don't gain weight, I don't. So I'm fine.
Hey, lucky man.
Hey, Francisco, one thing that I noticed, and now that we've talked about pizza, we talked about jackets, the shoes, man, the shoes. And we always talk about feet here because Tim is a 7.5, Carl's a 7.5, and I'm a little bit bigger, 15.
Wow.
What you got for us, man? Show us a little bit of the shoes. What do you have wearing right now?
Oh, right now, where's the camera? Point at me. Where's the camera pointing at me? There you go. So this is some of my customs, but this is the exact same shoe. It's just a little different color. It's got the national flag of Puerto Rico, the Amapola, Eduardo. You know about that. So that's a little representing Puerto Rico right there. And then I got the strap because when I started making the shoe, that's the year I had my ankle sprained. So I needed to have support up here. And then this strap has got different colors in them. It's like family colors and the green of Puerto Rico, the blue. It's got different colors. This has it too. So it's just different things that I added throughout the year and a half that I was working on it. They're extremely comfortable. They're light, and I wanted something that was going to be light enough to run the bases, support enough to be able to play in the outfield and play in different surface, and long lasting. Those are the different colors. Those are the ones that they're selling right now. This is a little bit more for me, the custom colors.
Speaking of colors, Francisco, you've changed uniforms, you've changed colors. It's now orange and blue. I'm curious what most excites you about your new team, and how difficult was it to leave a place that you've become so familiar with?
Man, I love Cleveland. I have nothing but great things about the city of Cleveland and the organization. They were great to me and my family. They welcomed me since day one. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to being in New York. There's a great group of guys here that are young and they want to win. And they can hit. These boys, they can hit. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited for the opportunity out here in New York. I can't wait to go out there on a daily basis and grind with them. And like I said, with Cleveland, the fans were amazing. The organization was great, and all my teammates. I have best friends that are in the organization. So my experience over there was amazing. But now I'm in a new chapter of life, and I'm blessed to be here. I can't wait to cherish this opportunity with my family and my new teammates.
Francisco, what is it like to play spring training with clouds? Because you were in Arizona your entire career for spring training.
Yeah. I was telling somebody yesterday, I'm like, you guys are lucky here doing pop-ups, priority here. They're easy here. Don't worry about the wind, I'll be fine. Over there, you do pop-up priority, you come out with one less tooth.
You see the list of most WAR in the first 6 seasons for shortstops in baseball history. Most people know who Rogers Hornsby and Cal Ripken are, and Ernie Banks, and of course Francisco Lindor. Francisco, do you know, and this, I'm not trying to make you embarrassed or look bad because there's a story behind this question, but do you know who Arky Vaughan?
Don't do this to me.
Do you know him?
I don't.
Okay, so let me just preface it by Derek Jeter didn't know who Arky Vaughan was either, and he asked Tim. So Tim, can you do what you did for Jeter for Francisco?
Please.
Well, Jeter just didn't feel right that he's being mentioned in the same sentence with Arky Vaughan, and he didn't know who Arky Vaughan was. Arky Vaughan was a .318 lifetime hitter as a shortstop. He did some tremendous things with the Pirates and the Dodgers. He was a tremendous defensive player. And you look at those WAR numbers, his career wasn't a long one, but for the prime of his career, he's one of the best shortstops of all time. So Jeter wanted to know all about him. So now you know a little bit about Arky Vaughan. He played in the 30s and 40s, a great, great player.
Yeah, now I know. Hey, looking at his WAR, he could play. He's the greatest in those first 6 years. So he was definitely balling back in the day.
Exactly. So Frankie, your owner said, I'd like to win a World Series in 3 to 5 years. If not, it'll be disappointing. What's the perspective of a player when you hear an owner say something like that?
Back to the question. My goal is to win it this year. For some people, it might seem unrealistic, but being in Cleveland, people didn't count on us the year we made it to the World Series. We just got to get hot at the right time, and I believe in the group of guys that we have here. We can play ball. We just got to do the little things right. We got to take care of business when it comes to running bases, not allowing extra runs, and hit at the right time. I think we in a good spot. We don't know how hard the division is going to be, but that's adversity. That's part of the challenge that we have ahead of us. So I would love to win the World Series this year. That's my goal. Right. That's my goal. I didn't come here to say, nah, I want to lose. No, I want to win. I think we have a good opportunity here in this organization to win.
Okay, Francisco, you played in Cleveland where there's a pretty good, large Puerto Rican community, but you go to New York now, big-time Puerto Rican, Dominican community. You take so much pride in being from Puerto Rico. How much pressure is that going to be for you, knowing that, the entire island is either a Mets or Yankee fan?
There's no pressure, though. Us Puerto Rican, we represent Puerto Rico from here to the moon. It doesn't matter where I'm in New York, I'm in Cali, I'm in Japan, I'm in the moon. I'm gonna represent Puerto Rico. We are very proud of our island and proud to be Latino. So I'm going to New York and I'm gonna give it my best and represent Puerto Rico the right way, the only way I know how to do. And that's smiling, laughing, and playing the game as hard as I can.
Francisco, you always have a smile on your face. What's the importance of smiling through all things when you're playing a game as difficult as this one?
It's in there. still in there. Still got my teeth. I still got my lips. People can't see it, but I got
it. Have you noticed that Brandon Nimmo also smiles a lot?
Man, Nimmo, he's a happy guy. He's a happy guy, and he's always got a smile on his face. I'm looking forward to playing with him because he's a happy person, you know. And he's gonna make me happier too. You know, I ain't gotta worry about being the happiest guy in the team. He can take that crown.
If we add a little tinge of orange to the hair, we could have Mets colors in the hair. Any thought about doing that?
I've never done it just to match the teams. That might be a new thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Right now it's great. Hey, get that camera. Right now it's like grayish because he faded. I'll get something new for opening day. But I gotta take it easy, man. You know, if we put too much stuff in our hairs, that thing will start falling out real quick. And I want at least the next 15 years.
Didn't you lose a bet with your high school about that they had to shave your hair off?
And I shaved it up. Yeah, I had to shave it up. So, I mean, if I go bald, so be it. At least I'm maximizing every single hair I got right now. But I don't want to go bald.
Yep. Keep what you got, Francisco. Thank you so much for being with us, my friend. Best of luck this year. Keep smiling. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Yeah. All right, guys.